Hey, how's it going? It's Devin here. I just want to do a quick video about Amazon Prime Day, day number 2, and then also want to talk a little bit about the Ravnica Remastered situation, which is kind of blowing up as we speak and is a lot more complicated than what people were, at least in the beginning, than they were thinking. At least I was thinking. So that shit got really crazy pretty quick. So Prime Day 2, not much has changed. But if you took the advice that I mentioned yesterday, was that things will be coming in and out throughout the day. Like I did notice, like those the Crimson Vow collector booster bundles. The one it comes with one collector booster, and the art is a little different. When I'm talking about that sexy vampire, it's got this. The collector booster bundles they have the foiling on the outside, so you get a foiling and you get a different alternate art treatment and that collector booster box collector pack in there. They're pretty good, but so anyways, I was looking through yesterday, and then sometime throughout the day, I saw them come back on, and then they're back off. So they might come back on, but then the real thing that happened was, so I'm getting old, and apparently I can't drink any sort of amount of alcohol without having to wake up in the middle of the night around 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I'm just wide awake for some reason. So that's me getting old, and I guess I can't drink anymore. So I mean, I had 3 drinks, and here I am like wide awake in the middle of the night. But then I thought to myself, the advice that I gave you yesterday, if you're up at that time, just take a quick look on Amazon, and I did that, and the Lord of the Rings starter decks were back up there, and they were on there for about an hour or so, and they were at the original price of $13.99, and I haven't seen those at that price since the Lord of the Rings came out. So I had to pick those up, and that went really well. But then I got some Digimon. I got some Digivices, picked some of those up, and so that's it for Prime Day for me. So I got some Lord of the Rings starter decks. I got those Digimon Digivices, and I think those are going to be good for hopefully a quick flip, quick turnaround. I'm thinking with the starter decks, I could probably just sell them like straight out. Even though I sold them for like $24, I'd make some money. If I sold them for 29 or $30, I'd make a little bit more. But or you can just piece out the singles, because it seems like a lot of the singles on there, they also have a value. There's like the Witch King, Sauron. There's quite a Bilbo's rings in there. And just just a couple of those cards. There's a couple $6 cards in there. You just sell 2 of those cards, and then it also comes with an arena kit code, so you can use that, and you could sell that. They sell online for about, it looks like $4 or $5. So you could use that included in the price that you have. So those arena starter decks are a good buy. So anyways, besides that, the rest of the stuff, I mean, it's the same old. If you wanted to get into the aftermath booster boxes, the regular draft ones, they're there, but I'm not super interested in that. And then still the Crimson Vow set boxes are there, which I would have picked up a few, but running a little tight on funds right now, and I can't splurge on something I'm going to hold for a long time. Anything I'm looking at right now is to flip like immediately and make that sweet fat cash like as quick as I can. So, oh my cat. This is Mac. You met Momoa. This is Mac, and he he grabbed my light here a little bit ago and pulled it over. So he's he's having fun. Okay, so then the Ravnica situation. I was actually pretty excited by this at first when I heard about it, because I think I was listening to MTG Moxman talk about Ravnica Remastered, how they were pricing them at like a decent price, like what you would imagine a remastered product like this being priced at. It was like $130, and I was like, okay, it sounds like Wizard of the Coast is actually paying attention to what people are saying, and they have repriced some of their products that make sense. Like let's think about it, like the Dominaria Remastered. Those draft boxes right now are selling for 110. So I think it's fair to say that the Dominaria has quite a few more hits with higher value than Ravnica does. I mean, I was just looking through it now, and out of all the Ravnica sets, including War of the Spark, because War of the Spark took place on Ravnica. You got to remember that. So, you know, you have Liliana Dreadhorde General. I wonder if she'll be in the set. And what if they redid Amano? What if they redid that Amano art for this? Like, what if that's it? What if that is the big hit in here? Is that they have the foil Amano Liliana? That's something to think about. But besides that, I mean, they have Cyclonic Rifts, Doubling Season. Like, how many of these cards have we already seen reprinted? Like, Cyclonic Rifts down to $20 now. And then also just the regular boxes of, why am I going to pick up a box of Ravnica Remastered when I can get War of the Spark? It's like $120 right now. War of the Spark's 120. Return to Ravnica is 120. That's a famously heavy reprinted set. Ravnica Allegiances, Alliances, or whatever those two before War of the Spark were, they're around $100. Like, I'm not sure Ravnica was the best place to remaster, and remastering a plane every year just seems crazy to me. Like, this Ravnica Remastered should be like 3 years from now, after they've had some time to settle. Like, they've just reprinted all these big hits. Why are they doing it again? So anyways, Dominaria, the draft boxes are $110. Why am I going to pay now, after they've adjusted the price? It's $215 for a draft box of something that's like, why won't I just buy Dominaria Remastered for $110? Oh, because they printed too many of them? The product's still better. I mean, it's hard for me to imagine that whatever they can do with Ravnica Remastered, unless they put a foil Amano Liliana in it, that it's going to be worth it, you know? So I can definitely foresee that those boxes crashing down to the same price as Dominaria Remastered. And so my initial thought for them was like, oh, they're being smart with it. They've seen the price of what something like this should cost. They've cut the price down. But then Rudy revealed in one of his video a couple days ago that the distributor cost for these products is like $140, $150 to get out to the LGSs. So if that's the case, then they're fire selling these on Amazon for under $15. So if you're an LGS, why would you order this product when you know that it's already getting sold on Amazon for $10, $15 cheaper, and then you're going to have to sell it for $200 to make any money? It's just a whole horrible case of the feel bads. I don't know what anybody is thinking, and it's just one of those situations, like I've said, be extremely weary or leery or whatever the word is about Wizards of the Coast making any sort of positive changes, especially with people talking about the print runs being fixed. And then this is a case where, oh, they've listened, guys, they've adjusted pricing so that it makes sense for people. Like, these things don't make sense. So it's a super bummer to hear that Wizards of the Coast continues to make these horrible decisions, horrible PR nightmares. Everyone has a case of the feel bads here. That's really what it comes down to, and that's the name of my new Magic Sucks video, which will be coming out. So I'm either thinking it's going to be called A Case of the Feel Bads, or it's going to be Booster Sucks. And I think instead of Booster Fun, Project Booster Sucks. I think that's kind of cool, but whatever. Anyways, I'm sorry. I didn't get any sleep last night. Like I told you, I woke up in the middle of the night, but luckily I was able to get some of these Lord of the Rings starter kits. But that's I'd rather have gotten some sleep and missed out getting the kits and gotten some good sleep. So, I have to, I guess, no more drinks before bed for Devin. So anyways, there's going to be a couple channel announcements coming up here soon. I've been in talks with Dave's Card Warehouse on some promotional materials, but I was actually interested in maybe aligning with Dave's Cards Warehouse. But at this point, I think some negotiations have failed, and we're going to have to go our separate ways. We may still promote Dave's Card Warehouse, but we will not be aligning or joining as one as I had hoped. So that's some new information coming in a day or two. So stay tuned. It's super exciting. I know you guys are all used to Devoin Z TCG, but nobody knows what that means. Devoin Z is just my gamer tag, and then I put TCG on the end of it because I couldn't think of anything. It's not a great name for a channel. It's not a great name for a business. So I got a new name coming up. So be ready for that. I'm going to go get my day on and hopefully get some better sleep tonight and come a little more prepared tomorrow with some better energy. I feel like I'm falling asleep here. I'm playing. Anyways, you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.